Shall I do a little intro?
Yeah.
Alright. Kia ora, Fel Chagu. We're in sunny Scotland, on the west coast, would you believe it? And we're gonna make some coffee. We thought it would be really cool if we could try beans from that place with that place in the background and just be like, look, amazing coffee from a small roaster.
Yeah, a cool place.
A cool place. And that's what we're doing.
And that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. We live out of a van. It's right behind you. It's right behind you. And as you can see, this is our coffee setup. Basically, last year we got gifted a whole bunch of coffee stuff from lovely friends and family who know how much we love coffee. But we moved into a van and we couldn't really say goodbye to this stuff because we love it and it makes really good coffee. It does take up like 95% of our storage in the van because it's huge, but I don't know, but it's fine. It's fine.
Today we are grinding Hinba, which is a lovely little shop we found in Oban. This is a Guatemalan decaf. We're saying kind of darker notes, which we thought go well with espresso. This is the CO2 decaffeinated method.
Ooh la la.
We did a whole bunch of tests on lots of different decaf methods, and we can't remember the difference between any of them.
No, and I can't remember which one we liked the most. So we did like the same one the most. I remember that much. Oh. And it was thanks to the James Hoffman decaf project. Anyways, I gotta go check on the milk. Be right back.
So for 2 espressos, we are grinding 28 grams, so that's 14 grams per shot. And then out, who knows? We get out what we get out.
Now Theo typically does the grinding because I take a lot longer to grind the beans. I just like the slow life. I like to really feel each grind as I do it. So this is much faster if we get him on the grind.
Harry likes to grind bean per bean.
I like to do, I'm a single bean grinder. I just put one bean in, I grind it. I like low to no fines. Just a little bit weak, I'm not gonna lie. What do we need? Hot water. I gotta go boil the kettle.
So where's that boiling water?
I would say as far as van lifers go, we're probably up there with the most extreme in how seriously we take our coffee. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know many other people rockin' with our setup. If you see what I did there, it's a...
Most people don't know that this espresso maker
is called a rock.
It's called a rock.
It's called a rock.
It's called a rock.
It's called a rock. Now you see what I did there.
It's
so I should go check on that water anyways. I'll leave you with him.
It's good because you don't need to set it up like a flare. It also takes up less space than a flare. And it's just a whole chunk of metal. Yep. It's just a whole chunk of metal. Pretty indestructible too, because we're not that careful with our belongings.
We went into Hinba and when we were in Oban and it was lovely.
It was very nice.
It was a very lovely coffee shop. Also, one of the busiest specialty coffee shops I've been in such a tiny town because like everyone in this town must just go to this coffee shop because they make great coffee. And they have such great like community and the vibes. Great vibes, Hinba.
So, what do we need? 1 portafilter. It's officially preheated. Other thing about a huge chunk of metal that sits in a van, it gets cold, so preheating is all in the game. Very precise 14 grams. Tamper. Tamp, 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 tamp. Very precise tamping. Boiling water, please.
Oh, can do.
Cup goes under. Water in. Yeah, we kind of have an interesting thing about the things that we weigh and the things we don't
Yeah,
weigh.
we're like really about some things and really not about other things, if you get what I'm saying.
Now that we have approximate coffee amount, give it a little taste. It's pretty yummy actually. Now, you go in here.
The way we froth our milk, it's not gonna be, we can't do latte art. Be for real. And then I have a very scientific scoop the fluff method that I use for our coffees. And that's how we do it. And then I sugar. I can tell you more about the beans. They have really cute packaging. And on the back they say, we seasonally select and roast single origin specialty coffee in unpolluted Hebridean air on the Isle of Seal. Our coffee is expertly selected and then roasted to unlock its full flavour. With Hebridean values at our core, we care deeply about the environment, the people we work with, and the farms from which we source our coffee. Hinba.co.uk, store me in a cool dry place. That we do. Fully recyclable. Thanks. Cute, 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 cute. I do appreciate that they put the decaffeination process on this, because we've had a few decaf coffees since doing or taking part in James Hoffman's decaf project last year, and a lot of the decaf coffees we've bought, well, all of them bar this one, we've realized don't actually tell you. They don't tell you. It's got the dirty water in it.
Take the dirty water out. People have suggested that we could be a coffee van, and to that I tell them it takes too long to make one coffee.
We would have to charge like 15 quid a frickin' coffee to make ends meet if we were selling coffee out of our van.
We just wouldn't make ends meet.
We just wouldn't make ends meet. So true.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This yours?
Yeah, sure. You taste yours? Mm-hmm. What notes are you getting, my friend?
The white coffee that I strive towards is just a big old cozy experience.
Yeah. One big hug in a cup, if you will.
Sometimes I look for tasting notes, and that's usually in my black coffees, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have found tasting notes in my white coffee. Shout out to what's that place in Edinburgh called? Cafen.
Cafen.
Went to Cafen recently, and there was some real tasting. I think that's the first time where I've been like, wow, white coffee, where like it cooled down enough, but I was like, I'm getting like real flavors in there, you know? Like not just like, oh, this tastes a bit more fruity, or oh, this tastes a bit darker, or you know, the general themes, as it were, of roasting. But I was like, I can pick out tasting notes, which is lovely. But for by and large, not really why I have white coffee. I just want a big old morning hug.
Yeah, I do love a white coffee. I love both, but this is a hug in a cup.
So when I see...
And I'm so excited for Cafen to come out with their beans.
Yeah, me too, man.
Their beans, I'm so excited. Because so far, one and only experience we've had there.
This has been The Coffee Show with yours truly, Theodore Patrick and...
Harry Baxter. This has been, we're just The Coffee Show.
The Coffee Show. There's only one.
No one else has ever made a video about coffee before. We've been The Coffee Show. You've been patient. See you next time, if there is one.
Have I been to a farm? No. Do I know what I'm talking about? Not really. Have I ever worked in the coffee industry?
Yes!
For about a month? I did it for about a month.
I've got to go now.